Full moon tonight. You feel it in your bones before you even see the sky. That dull ache spreading through your joints, the fever creeping up your spine, and the worst headache you have ever experienced. Welcome to your monthly transformation. And trust me, this is going to hurt. But let us rewind a bit. You were not always this way. In fact, you were perfectly normal until that one terrible night when something large and furry decided you looked tasty. One bite, that is all it took. The saliva mixed with your blood. And congratulations, you have just joined the Lyanthropy Club. No membership card, no welcome package, just centuries of misery ahead. The first few days after being bitten are rough. Your wound burns constantly and you feel sicker than you have ever felt before. Your skin turns pale. You can barely eat and you keep snapping at everyone around you for no reason. Irritability comes with the territory now. Get used to it. Then the first full moon arrives. You have no idea what is coming. One moment you are standing there feeling awful and the next moment your body decides to rearrange itself completely. Your bones crack and stretch. Your skull reshapes itself into something longer, something with a snout. Hair sprouts everywhere at an alarming rate. Your hands curl into clawed paws and your spine hunches forward. The pain is unbelievable. Every single transformation feels like your skeleton is trying to escape your body while your muscles scream in protest and then you black out. Well, not exactly. Your mind just takes a vacation while something else takes over. The wolf does not care about your friends, your family, or your favorite snacks. The wolf only wants one thing, prey. And if there is no prey around, the wolf attacks itself. Yeah, you read that right. Without anyone to hunt, you start clawing and biting at your own body out of pure frustration. Fun times. When dawn finally breaks and the moon disappears, you transform back. You are lying somewhere you do not remember going, covered in scratches and wounds. Some of them are from running through the forest. Most of them are from yourself. Your muscles ache so badly you can barely move. You feel weak, exhausted, and deeply depressed. This is what they call the post-transformation blues, and it hits you every single month. The good news, you heal faster than before. Those scratches and bite marks close up within a few days. The bad news, they still leave scars. After a few years of monthly transformations, your body starts looking like a road map of self-inflicted damage. Your face gets more lines. Your hair starts turning gray earlier than it should. You are aging faster than normal. And every transformation takes a little more out of you. But wait, there is more. Your senses are sharper now. Even when you are in your regular form, you can smell things from far away. Your hearing picks up sounds others cannot detect. Your eyes see better in the dark. Sounds cool, right? Wrong. Try sleeping when you can hear every mouse scratching in the walls or smell the garbage truck 3 streets over. Your enhanced senses never turn off and they make relaxing almost impossible. Let us talk about the monthly cycle. About a week before the full moon, you start feeling sick again. The pallor returns. Your appetite goes weird. You might crave raw meat, which is as disturbing as it sounds. You get moody and short-tempered. Then comes the night itself, the transformation, the hunt, the chaos. Afterward, you spend another week recovering. So basically, 2 weeks of every month are dedicated to feeling terrible. The other 2 weeks you spend those worrying about the next full moon. Now, here is the really fun part. While in wolf form, you look almost exactly like a regular wolf, almost. There are a few differences if anyone bothers to look closely. Your snout is slightly shorter. Your eyes look oddly expressive, almost too aware, and you have a tufted tail that regular wolves do not have. But the biggest difference is your behavior. Real wolves are actually pretty chill. They avoid conflict when possible and only hunt when hungry. You, on the other hand, will hunt anything that moves with zero hesitation. The wolf version of you has no moral compass whatsoever. Speaking of hunting, guess what your favorite prey is? Other creatures fear you. Animals scatter when they catch your scent. Nothing wants to be near a transformed werewolf. And honestly, that is a smart survival instinct on their part. You pose almost no threat to other animals, though. Your instincts are laser-focused on a very specific type of prey, and that makes coexisting with the wilderness fairly simple. During transformation, the forest animals quickly learn to stay out of your way on full moon nights. Years pass. You have learned to manage your condition as best you can. You find isolated places to transform, far from anyone you might hurt. You lock yourself away, chain yourself up, do whatever it takes to contain the monster. Some months go better than others. Sometimes you wake up in a clearing with only a few scratches. Other times you wake up 10 miles from where you started with no memory of how you got there. The transformation itself never gets easier. Some ancient stories claim that werewolves could control when they shifted, choosing to become the beast whenever they wanted. Those stories are wrong. You have zero control over this. When the full moon rises, you change. No exceptions, no delays, no calling in sick. The moon does not care about your schedule, your plans, or the fact that you really needed to be somewhere important tonight. Pulls the wolf out of you whether you are ready or not. There are rumors of potions that can help. Special brews that let you keep your mind during transformation. The ingredients are rare and expensive, and the potion tastes absolutely disgusting. We are talking about a flavor that makes spoiled milk seem appetizing. Sugar makes it useless, so you cannot even mask the flavor with anything sweet. But if you can get your hands on it and choke it down without gagging, you can actually think while transformed. You still become a wolf. You still feel the urges pulling at every instinct, but you can choose not to act on them. You can curl up somewhere safe and wait for dawn instead of running wild through the night. It is not a cure. Nothing is. But it makes existence slightly more bearable. And at this point, you take any victory you can get. Silver does not kill you instantly, despite what the legends claim. But it does prevent your wounds from healing properly. A mixture of silver and certain herbs can seal a werewolf bite, stopping the victim from bleeding out. So silver is more of a first aid supply than a weapon. Still, you learn to avoid jewelry stores just to be safe. The loneliness is the hardest part. Other creatures sense what you are. They keep their distance even when you are not transformed. Finding a mate becomes nearly impossible. Who wants to settle down with someone who turns into a mindless predator once a month? The few werewolves who do have offspring usually pass on the fear and the stigma, if not the condition itself. Most werewolves live and die alone. Decades roll by. Your body shows the wear of countless transformations. You move slower now. Your joints ache constantly, not just before the full moon. The scars have accumulated into a patchwork across your skin. Your hair is fully gray, though you are not that old in regular years. The monthly cycle has stolen youth from you, one transformation at a time. One night, as the full moon rises, you feel the familiar agony begin. Your bones start to shift, your muscles twist, and the wolf emerges once again. But this time, something is different. The transformation takes longer. It hurts more. When you finally become the wolf, you are slower, weaker, and your hunting instincts feel dull. The fire that used to drive the beast is burned down to embers. Dawn comes. You transform back, lying in a patch of wet leaves, breathing heavily. Every joint screams, every muscle burns. Recovery takes longer now. Days pass before you can even stand properly. The truth settles over you. This body cannot handle many more transformations. Each full moon takes more than it gives back. Months later, you feel another full moon approaching. The sickness arrives right on schedule. The aches, the fever, the irritability. But this time there is a strange peace mixed in with the dread. You have survived this curse for longer than most. You have endured pain that would break lesser creatures. And tonight, as the moon rises and your body begins its ancient, agonizing dance of transformation, you realize something profound. You forgot to cancel that streaming subscription you never use. That money is just gone every month.